Imagine adding a staggering $1.2 to $1.5 trillion to India's GDP by 2030. That's the potential impact of generative AI. Now, let's delve into this extraordinary prediction. Generative AI, a technological marvel, has the power to significantly boost India's economy over the next 7 years. This impact isn't just confined to a single sector, oh no. It's set to revolutionize a broad spectrum of industries, from business and financial services to education, retail, and healthcare. These sectors stand to reap the most benefits, transforming the way they operate and contributing to a substantial GDP increase of between 5.9 and 7.2% by the fiscal year of 2029 to 30. Quite impressive, isn't it? But what, you may ask, is generative AI, and why does it hold such immense potential? Generative AI, in essence, is a technology that can create new content. It's like a digital artist capable of creating a masterpiece from scratch. Now let's unpack this a bit. Generative AI refers to systems that leverage machine learning to produce new and original content. This could range from writing a poem, composing a symphony, to even creating an entirely new design for a building. The key here is that it's not simply mimicking or copying existing content, but generating something unique. Imagine a painter who can create an infinite number of original artworks, or a writer who can pen an endless array of captivating stories. That's the power of generative AI. But it's not just about art and creativity. In the business world, generative AI is a game changer. It can automate tasks, enhance productivity, and drive innovation. For instance, it could be used to generate new product designs, create marketing content, or even develop new business strategies. The beauty of generative AI is its versatility. It can be applied in a wide range of sectors, from financial services and education to retail and healthcare. The possibilities are truly endless. Generative AI also has the potential to make a massive economic impact. Just look at India. A recent report suggested that generative AI could add a cumulative $1.2 to $1.5 trillion to India's GDP by the fiscal year 2030. That's a staggering figure, highlighting the transformative power of this technology. But while the potential benefits are substantial, the journey to harnessing them isn't without its challenges. Despite the promise of generative AI, many organizations express a low to moderate level of readiness to tap into its benefits. The reasons for this are as varied as they are complex. One of the most significant challenges lies in the skills gap. With AI technologies developing at an unprecedented rate, many organizations struggle to keep pace. It is a demanding task to acquire and retain the specific technical skills required to harness the full potential of generative AI. Another hurdle is the lack of clarity surrounding use cases. While the capabilities of generative AI are impressive, applying them in a real-world context can be daunting. Organizations often grapple with identifying the most beneficial ways to implement this technology, leading to hesitations in adoption. Beyond these, data privacy remains a concern. With generative AI's ability to create, modify, and predict based on large data sets, the question of how to protect sensitive data becomes paramount. Only about 1/3 of organizations see data privacy as a risk, but the issue cannot be overlooked. The obstacles are real, but the potential rewards are too great to ignore. Generative AI could mark a new era in India's economic growth, contributing a significant boost to the GDP. It's not a small feat we're talking about, folks. We're envisioning an additional $1.2 to $1.5 trillion to the nation's GDP over the next 7 years. This could translate to an increase of 5.9 to 7.2% in GDP by the fiscal year 2029 to 30. Imagine the possibilities. Sectors like business services, financial services, education, retail, and healthcare stand to benefit tremendously. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows. We must address the elephant in the room, the readiness gap. A staggering 75% of organizations are yet to fully embrace the power of generative AI. Challenges such as skills gap, unclear use cases, and data privacy concerns need to be addressed head-on. With the right approach, generative AI could indeed be the game changer India needs, propelling it towards a technologically advanced and prosperous future.